Welcome back aboard the Spooky Polite Ship, everyone. And today, Pumpkin Series Episode 1, Season 2 releases. If you weren't here last year, the Pumpkin Series was the series of picking and carving our Halloween pumpkins. It was a 2-part series that released last year, and this year, it's going to have 2 parts as well for Season 2. The only thing that's really going to be different in the whole, what we're doing is what we're carving, but we might carve something slightly different, but mostly the same. And part 1 is the picking. So we're headed to Duffields.
Anyways, when we got to Duffields, we got straight on the hayride. The hayride that was going to take us to the pumpkin patch where we were going to pick our pumpkins. I just need to take a moment to appreciate how beautiful some of these shots are. But before we even made the stop in the patch, I had already spotted the perfect pumpkin. And so immediately after getting off, I went to go pick it before anyone else could. And it's this one right here. And this was going to be the pumpkin that we're going to carve later. And I'll give more on that information in the next part. But anyways, after we got back on the hayride, we went to Pumpkinland. And there I did parkour on these tires. Calling that parkour is a stretch and a half, but whatever. Anyways, we left Pumpkinland and went to the farmer's market to buy some pumpkin bread, a pumpkin roll, a candied apple, and of course, apple cider donuts, which we stopped to eat, like always, before going into the Scarecrow house to see the Phillies Karen. I didn't know she'd make an appearance. But for being made by 5th graders, these are some pretty good scarecrows this year, I'm not going to lie. I also got to thank Mr. Incredible for betraying me. If you know, you know. Anyways, then we saw some goats.
Back in my day, kids.
We also saw some sheep, too.
You probably can't see it on camera, but there's like a windstorm or something over there.
But anyways, now it was time to leave. And that's Pumpkin Series Season 2, Part 1. Stay tuned for Part 2, and do get seasick. Boo!